when a thief performs their actions, they seek to cover their tracks as best as they are able to in order to enjoy the objects of their theft. And in much the same manner, the church fathers, and when I say church, I'm talking about organized religion, beginning with Judaism, then Islam, and of course Christianity. Organized religion of a tyrant monotheistic God. And when the church fathers committed their theft, Moses committed his theft. Why else would a thief flee a land if they were not fleeing justice? But when Moses took the spiritual technology of that ancient land which hosted him and fled as a thief, there was an immediate cover-up that began. And now the ancient symbol which the church, now we understand what the church comprises, the ancient symbol which the church God represents and show, I will endeavor to show based on the works of Professor Hotema. This symbol was destroyed by the church fathers in order to provide better safety for their God, for their tyrant Yahweh, which, as you may or may not know, was nothing but a higher reptilian, fifth dimensional negative Anunnaki, a tyrant. And the world has always had two leading groups of men, divided into the truth seekers, those who endeavored to free their brothers and fellows from darkness and give them light, those that sought to promulgate and share the light, in much the same way that our sun, Sol Invictus, shares its lights with todos los gentes del mundo, todos los gentes del sol. And there were the tyrants, those who endeavored to enslave the masses by destroying light and keeping them in darkness. Light is knowledge. Ignorance is darkness. And evidence of this struggle has gone down through the ages, and it appears in the Bible, and it is in progress at this hour. We are seeing the final culminations, the final showdowns, the final battles. And trust me, if there is not one thing that you have taken from any word I have ever shared with you, between now and June of next year, you will see the intensification beyond your wildest imaginations of what will take place on this planet as the final showdown takes place. And this struggle, this of the truth seekers, the sons of light, the sons of the law of one, striving to enlighten the masses, todos los gentes del mundo, and lead them out of darkness, and the tyrants striving to crush the masters and keep the masses, todos los gentes del mundo, in darkness and slavery. The ancient masters developed a series of symbols in which to conceal their discoveries of the mysteries of life, one of which is the sphinx, and another being the caduceus, the staff of Hermes, which is symbolic of your kundalini inner light body wiring diagram, but the eternal aspect of your true being, your true essence, your Atman. And I have no issue, I have no problem, no compartmentalization in my mind of flowing freely between various traditions of spiritual technology, between Egyptian spiritual technology terms, as well as Vedic, leveraging the Vedic sciences. And because I'm going to share something with you, Shiva ultimately is Enki, was Lucifer, is Lucifer. This is all a carnal sideshow here in this third dimension, and it is up to each of us, it is incumbent on each of us to learn this and to rise and to take responsibility for our own spiritual hygiene. So I leverage going back to the Vedic sciences, which are the oldest and most voluminous collection of spiritual technology documents that we have access to. Their lies are written on paper. Our truth is written in stone. Yes, those monuments, those huge blocks, those at Baalbek, those tons. But anyway, it all ties in together. But the Vedic sciences, the sciences dealing with the yugas, the manvantaras, the cycling of the ages of time, they go back billions of years and talk about epochs 460 billion years ago. Well, here's a news flash, dear viewer. They're not talking about life and experiences and yuga cycles on this planet. This is extraterrestrial. This is hyper-terrestrial. This is beyond this planet's experience. This is spiritual technology from the stars, from interstellar civilizations, Shivalizations. So I share this science, and I do it in a fluid manner. And I also offer this one caveat to those upon this path. Don't let your ego get snared up into this world, and don't focus on the low-hanging fruit. If you're waking up every day and your first thought is trying to get your bling on, and you're willing to falsify documents, you're willing to compartmentalize the truth and not share all the truth with people, well, you're going to find out that you're in that lower frequency vibration, lower chakra energy system, and you're not rising to your full potential. So, but I will discuss this information, this symbolism, but I will never shirk from what I believe is a necessary task, is to highlight and to share the crimes of the church and their fake made up solar penis Jesus, which means son of Zeus, which is a patriarchal system, which is meant to dominate this planet with solely male energy and keep people forever divided. I'm not talking about people on the surface. I'm talking about you divided within yourself at warring frequencies. But when you unite, when Shiva and Shakti unite, then is your fifth dimensional transformation of consciousness. And then you hold the keys to the kingdom that are within. Namaste, namaskaram.